What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Megan. I'm back again with another video. NBA 2K25 news is dropping. 2K25 is right around the corner. It'll be here before we know it. Mike Wang has came from behind the shadows, blessing us with some exclusive news about 2K25, as he always does. And your girl is excited, and I cannot wait for this game to drop. In the background, we got the little gameplay trailer that they released yesterday. If you haven't seen it yet, here we go. I'm gonna just let that play in the background. Mike Wang has really been stressing the fact about pro play and all of the animations that they have added. It's supposed to be like it's supposed to be like 9,000 new animations that we're going to be having access to, all because of pro play. 9,000 animations, that's insane. All new shooting mechanics, all new defensive mechanics. You know, they say that every year, and they swear up and down that they got it right this time. They swear they got it right this time. When the game drops, I can't wait to see what it's actually gonna play like. But I want to know and hear from you guys. What does 2K25 really need to be great again? One thing that Mike Wang was really stressing and talking about was this brand new rhythm shooting mechanic that they added in the game. If you guys like to shoot with the analog stick, let me know if y'all prefer shooting with the analog stick or the square button. But this isn't something that's just gonna trigger. It's not gonna just trigger automatically because you're using the analog stick. It's going to be similar to how the contact dunk meter is, or how to trigger those contact dunk animations. So it's basically still down, up to trigger the rhythm shooting mechanic. And it's supposed to be like, you know, you basically getting the feel of someone really shooting the ball, bringing the ball up, and you try to match your movement of the analog stick with your my player. That's the whole rhythm shooting mechanic. But Mike Wang, he gonna break it down for y'all a little bit more.
Powered by ProPlay, I'm Alexis Morgan, and joining me today is Gameplay Director for NBA 2K25, Mike Wang. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, it's great to be here, Alexis. So ProPlay is an exciting new technology that we introduced last year, and it allows us to take real NBA footage and translate that directly to the on-court gameplay.
Now, ProPlay is really cool, and a lot of people was saying that they didn't even know what pro play was or what it does. I mean, that's pretty much basically how 2K has added all of these animations into the game, all these brand new animations that you see your favorite NBA players doing, whether it's a celebration or anything like that. They can easily add those brand new animations in the game by using pro play. Mike Wang is going to be talking about how they have added like 9,000 animations. There's so many different kind of animations, as far as jump shots, celebrations, dunk animations, motion styles, anything you could think of, they have added into this game, all because of pro play. And that's what he's finna be talking to you guys about. That's what he's finna be stressing so much, how big and how exclusive this pro play feature has been, and how game changing it's been for 2K25. Pro play came along last year in 2K24, but they have really stepped it up with using pro play in 2K25. It's playing a big part in 2K25. It's so many different things they have added and all this and that, and y'all are gonna get to see it firsthand.
So it brings a whole new level of realism and authenticity to the gameplay experience.
So what can you tell us about the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine probably in 15 years. So this is a new dribble engine built from the ground up.
Right now, he's talking about the new dribble engine, but I hope y'all peeped the little Jamal Murray.
About the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25.
He's talking about the dribble engine. See Jamal Murray dribbling, but when he shoots, the little green animation.
So this is a new dribble engine built from the ground up that takes basically all of these pro play animations that we have, over 1,500 animations. Over
1,500 animations, y'all.
All of the movement and all the transitions that you need to make the dribble move exactly the way you want it to move. We've had 9,000
new signature
new profile
go-to
animations for the game
shots.
this year. A lot of them are shots, signature shots. So nearly every player in the league now has a signature shot. One of the cool things that we added was this feature called signature go-to shots. So if you remember in 2K24, you could flick the right stick up and you could do a little size-up sequence to get open, right? In 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you can do a size-up sequence that branches directly into your jump shot. So it's a nice way to get open and get some shots off.
I feel like that's cool, and that's gonna be like really, really fluent, especially if you shoot with the analog stick already. So it'll be easier for you to, you know, pull those kind of shots out.
Do that?
Yeah, so Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting is probably one of my favorite features of the game because it's just a new way to play, new way to shoot. So in the past, it's always been the same, right? You hold a button down, release it to get your shot off. With Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting, what you want to do is you want to try to match the rhythm of the player's shot. So you pull the right stick down, and when he gets to his set point, you push the right stick up in rhythm with how he shoots in real life. So if you match.
So did y'all catch that right there? That's him talking about the brand new feature that they have added, rhythm shooting. More realistic, more fluent, a different way to shoot. You can still shoot with the square button, and you can also still shoot the regular way with the analog stick if y'all like to shoot with the analog stick. And now they've added where you can shoot with the analog stick by triggering rhythm shooting, which is similar to using the dunk meter. Like how you trigger the dunk meter to get a contact dunk or a meter dunk. Down, up, it's the same way with the shot stick now, with the right analog. If you want to do a rhythm shot, a rhythm shooting shot, or whatever you want to call it, it's down, up. You flick it down, and then when the shooter is getting into a set point, getting into shooting motion, that's when you're moving it up. Same rhythm as your my player. New way to shoot the ball, y'all. Some of y'all might like that. Some of y'all might master it. I'm pretty sure if you master it, you're going to have an advantage over your opponent.
Master rhythm shooting, you can actually be much better than someone who uses traditional regular button shooting.
They're probably going to be giving a boost to people who do rhythm shooting too. I ain't gonna lie.
Just picking up the game for the first time.
It's 2K we talking about.
On real player percentage and just try to take good shots. And as you get better at the game and kind of master your timing, bump it up to high, and you're going to see that you're going to perform way better than you did with the other profiles. There's a new shot canceling feature. So
that's supposed to be Trae Young. That don't look nothing like Trae Young, bro. Who is that? Who is that? Why they got him looking so old? That don't look nothing like Trae Young. Who is that man in a Trae Young jersey?
Is to break out of any advanced shot, and just like the go-to shots we talked about, the signature go-to shots, you can break out at any time. So if you start one, you're holding the stick up, and then you see the defense collapse, or you see an opening, you can flick the right stick to do another move to like chain out of it, or you can just throw the left stick and take a lay into the basket. It's like a way more robust hesitation feature.
Mike, you know the saying, offense wins games, but defense wins championships. So what does this mean in NBA 2K25?
Well, yeah, defense is a huge part of the game. It's something that's people don't always look at it as being the coolest part of the game, but it's the most important part, I think, to win games.
Defense is very, very, very
important. There's a number
important.
of new defensive mechanics and upgrades to this year's system. One of my favorites is one we're calling the defensive movement system. And so if you're holding down the intense D trigger, you can slide left and right laterally or forward and back even, and you can cut off the ball handler. And if you can anticipate well and you do it at the right time, you can cause them to
That's going to be clean right there. Like, I feel like what he talking about, the new defensive mechanics, the cutoffs. If you gonna get a lot of animations like this when you cut off somebody, if you time it right, and you're gonna be getting like animations like this where you can just strip the ball like that or bump up against them and get the ball, that's gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Lockdown's gonna have fun with that.
Is one we're calling the defensive movement system.
Lockdown's gonna have fun with
that. If you're holding
that.
down the intense D trigger, you can slide left and right laterally or forward and back even, and you can cut off the ball handler. And if you can anticipate well and you do it at the right time, you can cause them to lose their dribble or pick up their dribble. If you're the on-ball, lockdown defender kind of guy, then that's the thing you want to master.
How can players level up and get that win in NBA 2K25?
Well, 2K25 this year is all about personalization and customization and accessibility. So whether you want to take on some of the new stuff we talked about, the advanced rhythm shooting mechanic, or if you're less familiar with 2K, there's a new feature called Learn 2K off the main menu where you can jump in, and whether you're
I like this, the whole Learn 2K thing. I like this. I feel like a lot of people need to take advantage of this, especially new players. All the new players out there, don't just go jump into a rec game. Don't just jump into the park. No, go take the time out and utilize this Learn 2K feature. Please, we beg of you. Learn how to play the game before you jump into an online mode. Learn how to play the game. They got all different stuff you could choose from. They even got mini games and stuff. Like, come on. Take advantage of that. I honestly feel like a lot of people are going to be on the Learn 2K thing as soon as 2K25 drop anyways, because y'all know the servers going to be crashing and people ain't going to be able to load into the city anyways. Everybody going to be on the Learn 2K screen for a few hours anyways. Trying to figure out dribble moves.
Tutorials, controllers.
Y'all know how it go.
There's mini games and drills and all kinds of like just different ways to practice, learn plays, everything. So if you want to learn the game and get better at 2K, it's the first place you should go.
Thank you so much, Mike, for joining us today and talking through all of the new 2K25 gameplay features. I'm so excited to see how pro play is evolving.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Alexis. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to the 2K community. It's your feedback that helps us shape the game to be what it is today.
I do want to say shout out to 2K for releasing some of this news early. They releasing news early this year. I can't believe it. They said they're dropping My Player and My Career news next week. Already? I can't wait. So shout out to 2K for listening. They knew that that's what we want to hear first. They used to make us wait to the very last week when the game was about to drop before they gave us any news about My Career or My Player. They listened to us this year. Another thing that Mike Wang mentioned briefly was the new shot timer profiles. Now, we're gonna watch this and we're gonna look at the little screenshot that they provide for us. But basically, when Mike Wang was talking about, like, you know, if you new to the game or whatever, you learning the game, stuff like that, you could put it on like a lower difficulty or whatever, so you can learn your shot timing. So these are the different little things you could choose from. You can just leave it as difficulty base. You can choose real player percentage, low risk reward, normal risk reward, or high risk reward. Basically, difficulty base, I believe that's probably gonna be like by default. Like, it's just saying like whatever game mode you're playing, that's what difficulty your shot is going to be on. But if you switch yourself to real player percentage, you know how real player percentage work. You don't necessarily have to green your shot or whatever. It's just my player's player shooting percentage, and that's how it's going to determine if you make or miss a shot or whatever. Low risk reward, that's basically you shooting on one of the lower difficulties, so it's like you can hit whites and stuff like that. Low risk reward and normal is basically you could hit whites. Basically, you're gonna be hitting whites at a high rate. At low risk, you'll be hitting whites at a normal rate right here. Like, you're still gonna be missing, but you'll be hitting way more whites on low risk, and then high risk is gonna be pretty much green or miss. High risk is pretty much gonna be green or miss, like how it is in 2K24. Y'all don't want people to start hitting whites, man. Y'all don't want that back in the game. Y'all do not want that back in the game. I promise you guys, y'all do not want that back in the game. Y'all do not want people to start making whites. Green or miss is the only way to go. Take the time out to learn your jump shot. Take good shots. Shooting is not that hard. Is not. You have to take high quality jump shots, aka open shots, open and wide open shots. Learn your jump shot. Every jump shot is not going to work for you. You have to find something that's going to work for you and it's going to feel natural for you. Like, I'm big on shooting, and I feel like everybody should be using the high risk reward setting anyways, because they're also going to be showing the best thing that they have dropped and added to 2K25. They have it, like Mike Wang said earlier, earlier, 2K25 is all about customization. They added the, you know what, our visual cues, how we had set point and late release, jump, all of that stuff. You can now customize your visual cue. Let me get to the point where they was talking about that, man. Let me get to the point where they was talking about that. That is the best thing. That is literally the
more
best.
forgiving
Look,
shot timing that emphasizes
that's the best thing that they talked about.
Last year, the dev team
Custom visual cues. They have added custom visual cues in 2K25. That is the best thing that I have ever heard. You get to decide your visual cue. I don't want to hear no more complaining. You get to decide it. You can change it. You can create your own visual cue. Whether you want to look at your my player's hands, you want it to be at the top of his head, where you want to release it at, you want it to be at his fingertips, wherever, you can decide. It's all customizable. What do you feel more comfortable looking at and letting the button go at? So I don't want to hear no more complaining about that.
added the new shot timing visual cue setting, which let you set your ideal shot release at either the jump, set point, push, or release animation cues of your jump shot. So we've now taken that to the next level. So in NBA 2K25, in the My Player Jump Shot Creator, you can actually set your visual cue to any point in the custom shot you've made. And then that point becomes where you release the shot button or shot stick. So
that is fire. That is huge. Do y'all not bro, that is so good. I don't want to hear no more complaining about shooting. I don't want to hear no more complaining like, I don't know where to release it at. You get to decide. It's literally up to us now. That is the best thing ever. That is the best thing ever.
So it's custom cues in the sense that you pick what your cue is. If you don't like the exact point of the jump, set point, push, or release, you can pick where you want the cue to be and what's most comfortable for you when you're shooting.
That's fire.
Not gonna lie, that I gotta say that's pretty fire, man. Custom visual cues.
That's crazy.
But now hearing you explain it too, that sounds crazy, bro. Custom visual cues. Wow. Anyway, moving forward. Also talk about rhythm shooting and how that works exactly.
Like, that's game changing right there. That alone, that's game changing right there.
These changes are better reflecting what you see on your screen and reward you for playing good contests. You know what? Since the chat is asking, I'm just going to read this whole the full description of what has changed here. So this is from the blog. Again, I'm always reading from the blog here. But you will know
when they be reading from the blog, like right now supposed to be talking about the contestants, but when they be reading from the blog, they be using all these technical terms instead of just summarizing the stuff, and they don't summarize it because they don't know how to summarize it. That's why they need to get some people up in here that really know what they talking about and what these blog posts are talking about, and somebody just summarize the stuff, aka dumb it down, so the people can understand and get a clear understanding, because a lot of these blog posts just be a whole bunch of blah 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 blah, them talking and using all these words and rambling instead of just getting to the point.
Notice that perimeter and interior defensive ratings, as well as height differential, play a more important role in calculating defensive coverage. So that's what I meant when there's a different there's been changes to how that coverage is calculated. So there you go.
Like, you're just telling us how the contest numbers are going to be calculated, not if that's actually going to mean something. Are people still finna be hitting 100% red smothered in our faces? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. Come on. That's what we want to know. They don't know how to break the stuff down fully. I wish they would. They just reading off the blog post. Anybody can read off the blog post. It's on the internet. But I don't know. So far, what y'all think of this 2K25 news? I'm just trying to take it all in. You know, when they start dropping news, I'm just excited about the game. Like, I haven't played 2K24. I hit Vet 3. I know I still haven't uploaded my Vet 3 gameplay on my YouTube channel yet, but I'm gonna get to doing that. But I haven't played 2K since I hit Vet 3. Like, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to hit my Vet 3. I have not played 24 since. So, yeah. I don't know. I've been playing other games or whatever. I've been playing it, the first Descended game. I don't know if y'all been playing it or if y'all even heard of that game, but that's what I've been playing. That's what's been, you know, holding me over till 2K25. I know a lot of people playing NCAA 25, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of hooked on this first Descended, grinding it right now or whatever. If y'all want to see some gameplay on the first Descended, please, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I can upload it on this channel or I can upload it on my second channel. But the first Descended, it's a cool little looter shooter game. I like it. It's a grind, but that's been holding me over. But I think I have some more 2K25 stuff I want to break down for y'all, but I'm gonna save that for another video because this one is already long and I don't want to make it too long for y'all. But I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Don't forget to talk to me down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of 2K25. Do y'all plan on getting 2K25? Y'all gonna pre-order it or y'all gonna wait? I know a lot of people that I've been talking to, they've been saying they was gonna wait. They was gonna try to wait it out, see how the gameplay looks, and see, you know, how different people wait for people to get their opinions on it and stuff when they get the game. So let me know what y'all thinking about in the comment section. You know me, I'm getting the game. I'm gonna pre-order it. I'm playing it day one. So thank y'all so much for watching. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm out.